my name is Marineman. Welcome back to another episode of What the Fuck Marine. So today, we're going to go down the traditional route of What the Fuck Marine, and we're going to talk about the Melody of Memory ending today. So, I know this is different than what we've been doing for the past couple of episodes of What the Fuck Marine, but this is a more traditional take for What the Fuck Marine. And the reason why we're talking about the ending of Melody of Memory today is because I think it's completely and utterly kind of silly. It's very silly to me. So we all know what Melody of Memory is. It's a rhythm-based action game, and the basis of the lore of it is Kairi is in a deep sleep, going through her memories and trying to figure out where Sora went after the ending of Kingdom Hearts 3, because Sora disappeared. He's gone. He doesn't exist. Sora's kind of dead. He could be dead. Your Zora could have macked him. We don't know what happened to Sora. Sora is somewhere, and we need to find him. So Kairi went into her memories in a deep sleep to try to find him. And in her memories, from all the way from Kingdom Hearts 1, or Birth by Sleep, or whatever you want to start, and it went all the way to the final world, and that is where we are today. Kairi finds herself in the final world, where one of the last places she's seen Sora, and so she decided to just search this area for a while, and you know, Melody and Memory kind of way. It's just going through her song of the final world and trying to find Sora. Well, sooner or later, she has a memory revealed to her that she was back in Hollow Bastion. So she's running, and there's Heartless chasing her, even though during this time it would be probably not Heartless, but the Unversed, which doesn't really make sense to me, because if this took place during the Birth by Sleep ages, it would be Unversed, but maybe not. Maybe this is after that. I'm not really sure where this timeline is. And she turns around. Oh no! It's Terranort. Why does Terranort want to be here? So soon she's in this like chasm. We've seen this in several places, such as Union Cross, where this machine, it can teleport people to other places, but keeps their body. But in this case, it doesn't keep Kairi's body here. It sends her body somewhere else, to the Destiny Islands. So that doesn't really make sense to me. And Xehanort's trying to explain something here, and he's trying to say, basically, he's got to send her away to try to save this world. So here he is, trying to send her away.
However, if you arrive in a world that's neither of light nor darkness, but somewhere on the other side, your task will be far from easy. If that happens, you must abandon your search. We have failed. That's
going to come into fruition later, about the task will not be easy. So here's the machine. Yay, the machine. And it sends her to Destiny Islands. Hooray. She finds the pieces of her heart from the Remind DLC from KH3, and they're going to break apart here, and she's going to have to find them herself. Just like Sora had to find them in Remind. So, here she is after finding the pieces, and oh no, an organization member. Who could it be? Is it Mom? Who is it? No, it's not Mom, it's just fucking Xehanort. Even though he's fucking dead. Yeah, Master Xehanort, whatever. Okay, so basically, he just explains, yeah, I killed you altering your fate, and that resulted in Sora's disappearance, blah, 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 blah. Kairi gets pissed off at him. She tries to fight him, and just keeps getting grabbed. She can't fight, okay? They keep stiffing Kairi on her combat skills because she doesn't know how to fight, even though she was in a training realm for God knows how long, and she can't fight worth shit. So she tries to fight him, and it's not looking too good, as Xehanort is just whizzing by and just basically about to beat her ass as he summons her Keyblade. And Kairi's looking like she's in pretty tough shape, but something incredible happens. something that is really the main reason why I'm making this video. The main reason why I'm actually pretty upset about this ending. What is that? The Kingdom Key? How? How could it be?
Ah, look who joined us.
What do you mean, look who joined us? How? He's gone. How did she just turned into Sora? That makes no sense. That makes no sense. By any means, that makes no sense. How? I understand Sora and Kairi's connections are one of the strongest connections in the game. But there's no reason why Kairi can just turn into Sora, or Sora can take over Kairi's body and fight for her. And it just gets worse from there.
As I thought, your voice can't reach us here. Now I'm certain of where your heart is.
Just because Sora can't talk, Memory Xehanort knows where he is, even though that doesn't matter because Xehanort's just a memory. How does Xehanort know where he is even though he's just a memory? He's literally a memory. Xehanort is dead. Sora is dead. This entire thing is so dumb. It makes no sense. Two people here don't even exist in this battle. Technically, both of them, because Kairi's not here either. It's just Sora and Xehanort, and this whole thing is just them fighting. It's just them fighting. After the fight, Xehanort is obviously defeated by Sora because Sora has the strongest plot armor in the face of the planet, and he gets Kairi's heart back. I guess. I don't know. I don't understand what's going on here. The last piece of Kairi's heart, I guess. And Kairi turns back, Sora turns back into Kairi, and so I'm gonna let you listen to this entire part in its entirety and see if you can understand it, because I couldn't understand it, and I think it's some vague bullshit leading up to Kingdom Hearts 4. There's no other way to explain it, but here's this part in its entirety.
On the day that I sent you out from your world, do you remember what it is I said to you? Those words hold the answer you seek. I may cause you to suffer, but I am a product of your heart. For that reason, I shall give you your answer.
Before, when my heart and body were still united as one, I told you about what would happen if we were to fail. If you arrive in a world that's neither of light nor darkness, but somewhere on the other side, your task will be far from easy. That is the answer I have for you.
What does that mean?
You're right, Kairi. What does that mean? What does that mean? That is some fake bullshit. Tetsuya Nomura, please fucking stop. It makes no sense to me. What does it mean? Okay, so this gets explained in literally 5 minutes. So, basically, I'm gonna sum up the existential dialogue for you. She basically wakes up for a year-long nap with Ansem the Wise and Ienzo here, and they basically talk about what the fuck does Xehanort just fucking said, and Vexen's there too. Hey Vexen, how you doing? Oh, Evan, whatever. So they basically say, oh, there's another version of a world out there. So they go over to 7 versions of the world. So basically they find out there's a fictional realm of worlds. So and Riku comes and Kairi's excited. And so they basically converse and say, hey, I found up some stuff. And I found out some stuff. Let's put 2 and 2 together. They discuss what they find, and the fairy godmother comes and basically elaborates, oh, I'm an expert at this kind of fictional world bullshit because I know about dreams, I know about all that type of stuff. So I'm going to send you back to the final world where we can talk to someone that has dreams of this fictional world, I guess. And I know I'm not really explaining this very well. So, okay, let me try to explain this better. Basically, there's 6 versions of the realms where everyone in the realm of light can go to. Light, darkness, and in between. The other 3 that the realm of light can travel to is memories, data, and dreams. So basically, that is the realms that on the light side, anyone can travel to. But the thing is, there's one other world, type of world that people can't travel to, and that's the realm of fiction, which is on the other side of the spectrum of worlds, I guess, that you can't travel to. Well, the fairy godmother comes in and says, I know someone with a very precious dream that can send us to that world, basically. That person was the person that Sora talked to in the final world in Cage 3. So they go to the final world and basically talk to this girl who knows Sora and knows where Sora is, basically. And also, she's dead. I forgot to mention she's dead. And the fairy godmother says this is the 3rd key to basically get to Sora. She goes on and says that this is a very special person and she found her way to the final world. Yeah, so basically, the fairy godmother knows a lot about this person, and it just doesn't really make any sense to me because no one else has known about this person except for Sora. So how does the fairy godmother know about this person? It makes no sense to me. It really does. I just don't understand what's happening right now. So they converse a little bit, saying how special she is and how Sora told her not to give up, and she gives up the world's name, Quadratum. It's a city with a bunch of skyscrapers and stuff that we saw in Riku's dream and the Zora episode. Riku's like, how do I get there? Well, Riku, you're going to use the power of awakening, because apparently they're just not giving out this power like lollipops, and everyone fucking knows it apparently. And Riku goes to the final world. Also, Kairi's like, hey, I want to go.
I want to go.
Kairi, that's not...
Yeah, I know. I want to go with you. But I know that I can't. I need to finish training. I need to become stronger. And when I do, I'll be right there next to you and Sora.
My problem with this scene is that she just gave up so easily. She wants to see Sora so bad. She loves Sora. But she gave up so easily. Just like I gotta go. No, Kairi, you can't. And then she gave up so easily. She's like, fine, I know. I need to train. So, basically, Riku uses the power awakening and goes to Quadratum. The credits play. Meanwhile, back at Master Yensid's tower, Kai kind of explains what's going on to him. Mickey freaks out. Riku ran alone. Yeah. And the main thing you gotta get out of this part is that the other ancient masters have gone to this world too. So, basically people from Union Cross went to this world as well. Other people who had ancient history of the Keyblade, such as Luxor, Melucia, and Larxene, they went to Quadratum too. So, and Kairi wants to be trained under Master Aqua.
And Kairi, will you continue your training as you were before?
Actually, I'd like to study under Master Aqua.
that's basically the ending of Melody and Memory for you. I try to sum it up as best as I can. I know I kind of didn't get a lot of things right, or I was kind of everywhere with this. I didn't have a script for this. The thing is, it's just very, very weird how this ending it came to be, because the entire game had no story except for the ending, and you had to play through the entire game, which was 30 hours about to get to the ending. 20 to 30 hours. Kind of sucked that you had to play an entire game just to get a little bit of story for the next little taste of where Kingdom Hearts is going to go. And the thing is, Tetsuya Nomura just announced that Kingdom Hearts is taking a break until 2022, so we're not going to get anything Kingdom Hearts for another 2 years. And that really sucks really bad. It's just kind of weird how it's just going to be this way for a while with no Kingdom Hearts content. And the last thing we have for Kingdom Hearts for right now is Melody and Memory and nothing else. So the Kingdom Hearts community is going to get really dried up really quickly, because Melody and Memory didn't have any real content other than just a rhythm game that you can just play every once in a while, and a little bit of story that could be broken down in about 20 minutes. I don't know where this is going to go. I don't know how Riku's going to find Sora Quadratum. As you remember, there's 2 endings in Kingdom Hearts 3 Remind. Sora getting frozen to death by Yozora, and Sora surviving Yozora. According to the game files, the canon ending is Sora surviving Yozora. What about the ending where Sora dies to Yozora? Is that fiction? Is that you know what Riku's gonna find because this is the fiction world? I don't know. It's just really up to debate. I just think some parts of this ending is really silly, just like Sora turning into Kairi, or vice versa, however you want to call it. And, you know, instead of the Master of Masters, it's the Master Xehanort. So, it's just very, very confusing why they try to tease the Master of Masters, even though it wasn't the Master of Masters. He wasn't in this game at all. At least we got more answers. You know, for the longest time, people have been calling that city Shibuya from The World Ends With You, and that's not the same city as The World Ends With You. It's Quadratum now. So, we'll just have to see where Sora is. I guess we're gonna have to wait another 2 years for a little bit of Kingdom Hearts content. Maybe we get some teasers along the way, but until then, this is all we have, and that sucks really bad. So, I'll see you Marines and Spartans on the next mission. Marineman out. Bye-bye.